When it comes to conquering rugged trails, hauling heavy loads, or simply exploring the great outdoors, a solid utility all-terrain vehicle can make all the difference. As we head into 2026, manufacturers are pushing the boundaries of performance, comfort, and technology like never before. From powerful engines and advanced suspension systems to smart connectivity and versatile cargo setups, today's UTVs are built to handle it all. In this list, we'll dive into the top 10 best utility all-terrain vehicles for 2026 that truly raise the bar for work and adventure. (2026) Kawasaki Teryx 5H2. Right out of the gate, the Teryx 5H2 grabs your attention. It's Kawasaki swinging for the fences. A supercharged 999 cubic centimeter inline-4 engine pushing 250 horsepower, marrying raw power with surprising finesse. The way it launches, smooth yet aggressive, makes you forget this is a side-by-side utility vehicle, not a race car. Especially when you flip between power modes, full, mid, low, to match terrain or mood. Comfort hasn't been ignored. You get spacious seating for 5, with belt 4-point harnesses, well thought out leg, knee and shoulder room, and rear bench layout that improves visibility for passengers. Suspension and handling are next level thanks to long travel, approximately 23 to 24 inches, adaptive damping, live valve Fox shocks, and intelligent electronic aids. It's not perfect. All that power comes with really big expectations for maintenance, cooling, and heat management. The cabin might get warm in heavy use. Depending on trim, features cost you. But if you want a machine that's bold, capable, and built to dominate tough terrain without feeling like a compromise, the Teryx 5H2 Deluxe ES is one of the most exciting UTVs of 2026. 2026 Can-Am Defender Limited HD11. Stepping into the 2026 Can-Am Defender Limited HD11 feels like upgrading from a tool to a trusted partner. The 999 cubic centimeter Rotax HD11 triple-cylinder engine delivers a solid 95 horsepower and 70 pound-feet of torque, enough to pull through steep terrain or haul heavy loads without feeling overstressed. What impresses is how comfort and utility are married. With its refreshed cab, quieter ride, upgraded suspension, and optional HVAC system, even long days get easier. The 10.25-inch touchscreen with rear camera integrates smart tech without overwhelming the experience. On the utility side, towing capacity, big winch, strong cargo box, rugged build. It's clear this machine means business. If there's a drawback, it's price and weight. It demands solid investment and decent maintenance. But for those who need capability and comfort together, it hits a sweet spot. 2026 Polaris RANGER 500. Polaris hit a sweet spot with the 2026 RANGER 500. It's not about flashy. It's about doing the work well without breaking the bank. For under $10,000, you get a solid 567 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine, approximately 28 horsepower, that feels dependable when pulling a trailer or loading up supplies. What stands out are the practical goodies that come factory installed. A 2,500-pound winch, roof, LED headlights, and a dump bed that handles about 300 pounds. The towing capacity is impressive too, up to 1,500 pounds. It's built compact, just 58.5 inches wide, so it fits where a larger rig might struggle. That said, with its basic amenities and modest speed ceiling, approximately 40 miles per hour, this is clearly made for chores more than thrills. But if you've got land, property work, or outdoor tasks piling up, the RANGER 500 is a tool you can rely on, and without feeling like you overpaid. Polaris RANGER Nordic Pro 2026. The 2026 Polaris RANGER Nordic Pro is built for those who don't let weather dictate their work. The new standard cab kit really changes the game. Full enclosure, doors with crank windows, a tip-out windshield, rear glass panel. You close it up and stay out of rain, snow, wind. Add in the factory-installed heater and defrost system, and suddenly cold mornings aren't so miserable. Utility doesn't take a back seat. You get a heavy-duty winch, 3,500 to 4,500 pounds depending on model. Rugged tires, good ground clearance, power steering. All the basics done well. It's not a speed demon. It's more about toughness, comfort, and reliability. For anyone who faces mud, snow, or just long days outside, it's a solid partner that helps you stay working rather than wishing you had stayed home. 2026 Can-Am Outlander MAX 6x6. Right off the bat, the 2026 Can-Am Outlander MAX 6x6 feels like someone took a regular workhorse ATV and gave it a superpower. 6 wheels, selectable 4-wheel drive/6-wheel drive, and that Viscolock front differential mean it grips ground other machines simply can't. What's really impressive is the hauling and towing muscle. A full 1,000-pound bed capacity paired with almost 1,830 pounds of towing clout. On top of that, there's enough engine variety to suit your needs. Whether you want the 650 cubic centimeter single with approximately 50 horsepower, or you want to step up to the V-twin backcountry 1000R's approximately 101 horsepower for demanding terrain. Ride quality gets surprising credit too. Good ground clearance, 12 inches, beefy tires, solid suspension setups, tough protection, skid plates, bumpers, guards. The downside? Size and weight. It's big and heavy, which means fuel consumption will bite. Maneuvering tight spots takes effort, and cost is steep. But if you need an ATV built for serious work, while giving you comfort and capability, it's hard not to respect the 6x6's ambition. 2026 Can-Am Maverick R X RC. From the moment you fire up the 2026 Can-Am Maverick R X RC, you know this isn't just another side-by-side. It's a beast built for rock walls, steep climbs, and terrain that laughs at lesser machines. With a 999 cubic centimeter, turbocharged triple-cylinder engine pumping out about 240 horsepower, it launches with authority and feels planted even when the trail gets ruthless. What really sets it apart is the rock-crawling heritage baked into every component. 35-inch XPS Hammer King tires, a smart lock front differential with dedicated rock mode, heavy-duty skid protection, and the optional Smart Shocks live valve suspension that adapts on the fly. The cab feels premium. Touchscreen display, front and rear cameras, solid protection. All of which makes the ride more usable, not just showy. On the flip side, all this performance and rugged reinforcement come at a cost. The Maverick R X RC demands respect. It's heavy, thirsty, and won't slide through tight, lovable trails as easily as a lighter UTV. But for those who want something that doesn't back down from the worst the landscape can dish out, it might just be your new favorite weapon. ARGO Frontier 700 8x8. Taking the Frontier 700 8x8 out feels like bringing a canoe and tank together. You get uncanny floatability plus real grunt. Powering it is a 23 horsepower EFI V-twin Briggs & Stratton engine, which fires up reliably even in chilly mornings. The 8-wheel drive really shines on mud, snow, or marsh. It doesn't sprint, but it perseveres where others bog down. Handling is rugged. A PS steering plus the classic transmission give you surprisingly good control, though don't expect silky smooth UTV suspension. You feel every rut and rock, but that's part of its character. Cargo though? Ample. Around 840 pounds on land, decent payload in water, room for 6 people on land, 4 afloat. If your lifestyle involves bush runs, water crossings, or simply needing all-terrain and amphibious reliability, this thing delivers, warts and all. Robust, slow, but sure-footed, a machine for work and adventure. Massimo T-Boss 560. The Massimo T-Boss 560 surprised me in how much it blends practicality with fun. Its 493 cubic centimeters single-cylinder EFI engine feels eager enough. 33 horsepower isn't jaw-dropping, but it delivers clean, reliable power whether I'm climbing muddy tracks or pulling gear around a farm. Handling is quite good. Independent double A-arm suspension, front and rear, with adjustable preload, so you feel connected to the terrain without being jolted at every bump. The selectable 4-wheel drive plus locking differential gives confidence in loose dirt, gravel, or wet ground. Features are generous: a tilting full windshield, hardtop roof, ABS half doors, LED lights, decent tires, and a 3,000-pound winch all seem thoughtful. Downsides: it's not a speed demon, and with its dry weight of approximately 1,157 pounds, maneuvering in tight spots takes work. But for utility, trail work, and occasional adventure, this is a solid, well-rounded UTV. Riding in the Massimo T-Boss 760L is like climbing into a workhorse that doesn't mind getting muddy. Under the hood, it packs a 585 cubic centimeters EFI single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine pushing around 42 horsepower, which is plenty for hauling, trail riding, or plowing through snow. The hard cab enclosure with heater turns brutal elements into manageable background noise: rain, cold, wind. You feel insulated. The chassis surprises: shaft-driven 4-wheel drive, locking differentials, and full independent A-arm suspension make it handle better than you expect off-road. Big 27-inch all-terrains and approximately 11-inch ground clearance give serious confidence over obstacles. It isn't perfect. At over 1,200 pounds dry weight, it feels sluggish under hard load, and tight trails reveal its bulk. But if you need something rugged, enclosed, and capable year-round, this one earns its keep. Honda Pioneer 520. The Honda Pioneer 520 strikes a fine balance between rugged capability and everyday usability. With its 518 cubic centimeter fuel-injected engine tuned for strong low to mid-range torque, it handles chores and trail driving with surprising ease. The compact width, just 1,270 millimeters, lets it sneak through tight paths where larger UTVs can't. Yet inside, there's enough comfort for 2 adults, with solid seating and accessible controls. Utility is a big plus. A tilting cargo bed that takes around 204 kilograms, abundant tie-down points, and a 5-speed automatic transmission that also lets you take control via paddle shifters. The suspension, double wishbones all around, gives a smoother ride than one might expect over rocky, uneven terrain. On the flip side, it isn't built for high-speed rushes. It's no sport UTV, more a workhorse. For those needing plush comfort, bigger passenger loads, or higher top speeds, there are more suitable models. But for its intended mix of practical work and rugged fun, the Pioneer 520 performs admirably.